Welcome to a great scene here. Excitement and energy flowing in the stadium as we get ready for this week's Game of the Week. And we can only hope that it matches the hype. And here we go, folks. The kickoff team is out there to get this season underway. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. So Notre Dame special teams don't do the offense any favors with that return. And, Kirk, here comes the star tight end. There's so much emphasis in college football on using this position creatively. I mean, this guy's as good as any of them.
Yeah, you nailed it, Chris. We've seen tight ends have a big impact in college football in the past, but what this guy is doing right now is unbelievable. Speed of a wide receiver, size and power of an offensive lineman. We're looking at a freak out there today.
To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. Here comes a handoff. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Caught quickly, and the gain just good enough for a first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you can just avoid the mistake, make those first downs, be a great compliment to what you want to do running the football. It's a great chance of putting enough points up on the board to win this game.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And the single back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense sets the formation. It's third down. Quarterback drops back. Pressure is coming. Freshman introducing himself to the quarterback there.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with a first sack of the game.
And the punt team now on to kick it away. He's got some daylight, turning on the speed. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Well, a wide receiver, Kirk, this dangerous, who lines up all over the place. Can the linebackers step up and help out the secondary enough today?
Yeah, usually you see these matchups, the slot receiver has a big advantage. But I'll tell you, this linebacker is an excellent athlete, but the wide receiver he's covering today will pose a textbook challenge to see if he can truly cover.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. It's a first and 10 play coming up for the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's the spin move. Runner finding some space there. That's a solid gain on the ground. Here's the second down play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
First down here for this offense. The pre-snap motion from the offense. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so second and 6. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
So, Kirk, we reached the end of one. So far, a defensive stalemate here in the early stats illustrating the story. As we get lined up here for quarter number 2, we'll see if the offenses can get going. They didn't do much in the opening quarter. An important third down conversion coming here in the red zone. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Drop for a loss after the catch on third down. Sets up a fourth down now.
How about this? The offense gets the ball to one of their playmakers out in space, but the defense, the athletic ability on that side of the ball does a good job of bringing him down short of the first down.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's not going to get there. The defense rises up and makes a huge fourth down stop. And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough place for visitors to play. Snags a good throw. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. They look to throw it here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Verrier. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. So from the 28-yard line, it's a third and manageable here. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Short connection to the tight end here. It moves the ball to the 37 for a first down. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field.
Good job of reading the blitz here by the quarterback. And it doesn't matter where it's coming from. The tight end knows that they've become a big part of the passing game because they should be an outlet. Anytime you see that kind of pressure, those extra bodies are starting to come after the quarterback. Quarterback's going to turn and get the ball out of his hands quickly, this time to the tight end for the first down.
Looking to throw it again. Hits the running back in the flat. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion. Now the offense facing a third and long from their own 41. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. They got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field. And that's the key in putting together good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Oh, what a move. They'll tackle him at the 27. Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Now it's second down here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line. Second down after that previous play. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about. Hold it. Costly hold nullifies the play, backs him up 10 yards. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? A pop pass on the jet sweep. He has first down yardage at the 46.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs.
I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. So two big plays in a row. The defense is reeling here. Now it's first and goal. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. They've got him in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play. Ball moved back to the 4 for second and goal. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. A pop pass on the jet sweep.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
They'll try to add the lead now with PAT. PAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Return begins inside the 10. And they've got the returner corralled. Final seconds in the first half. They will just take a knee and head to the locker room. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the second half. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters of football there today in Vegas. And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top.
Notre Dame will kick it off to start the second half. Return starts from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior. Getting set. Here's second down. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Nice run. He's brought down to the 44.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And the defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down. One of those critical third down plays coming up. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now.
Hey, I really like the idea on 3rd down. I can kind of see the thought process there. Make an unconventional call on 3rd down. Sometimes that can work out. But the defense was just prepped and ready for it this time.
Oh, they've stopped him short. What a 4th down play, and they will take over on downs now. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to...
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he's into the end zone easily. But this might be coming back. There's a flag on the field. Offense will decline the penalty after that big gain. Lining up to try the extra point. He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Right down at the 28, and it's good enough for a 1st down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the 1st down, but he got it.
2nd down play coming up. They'll run it from the gun. That's a strong stiff arm. And he's brought down short of the line to gain in what should be the last play of this 3rd quarter. We get to the end of 3. It's been a tremendous competitive battle, Kirk, as we check out some of the stats so far. Let's see how this 4th quarter unfolds. Everything to play for here for both teams. Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a 3rd down play. It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now. And the coach leaves his offense on the field to go for this one, needing to get a 1st down. They'll try and run it with the fullback. They've got him, but not before he makes a 1st down at the 41.
Chris, I'll be honest, I thought on 4th down and 1 they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. And the wideout goes in motion. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Here we go. 3rd down and 1. Gut check time on both sides. They'll try to run for the 1st down. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the 1st down.
They bring him down, but that gain moves the ball all the way to the 31.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
1st down here. The offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. They'll run it here. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call.
Hold it.
See if the offense can overcome that holding penalty. Important second down play coming up. Receiver in motion now. A pop pass on the jet sweep. He's across the 25. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. They'll run it to the right side. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So on fourth down, here comes a crucial field goal attempt. And the field goal is good. And they take the lead with a little over a minute to play.
Boy, there's nothing more impressive to me than a kicker that can come through in the clutch. Gives them the lead here in the fourth quarter, but there's still time left for a final drive, so their defense will have to step up.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fields it just outside the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Offense getting set here, needing some big plays to get into field goal range. The clock winding down. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Makes the grab. It's Hilton. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. And he spikes it to stop the clock. They've got to get points quickly here, looking for explosive plays right now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. They move the 6. They'll hurry to the line here on first down now. Quarterback spikes the ball to stop the clock. Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught on the outside. It's Hilton.
Well, I thought we'd see this tight end all game long within this game plan, but that's just his second catch of the game. The defense has done a nice job of being able to recognize where he is and take him out of this plan.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Throws it to the right. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not a long return, but the pick changes possession. The offense will take over at the 28.
I get wanting to be aggressive, but down late in the game like this, that's a throw you just can't make. And now, probably not going to get the ball back. This could end up costing them the game.
Linebacker shifting around now. Here's the first play of the drive. They start at the 28. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. And the defense calls time here with 23 seconds left. Offense getting set. It's second down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. The gain moves the ball to the 34. The offense spends a timeout here. There are 16 seconds remaining. Third down play for this offense. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that third down catch. They're 1 for 3 so far on fourth down attempts. Can they convert here? They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a fourth down stop. Well, Kirk, we thought it might be this kind of a game. Very small margin for error in this game. Who was going to make the crucial play at the end? And they did it to get the W.
Yeah, Chris, when games get tight like we saw here, it really comes down to who's the better coach team, who's going to execute better, and just as importantly, not letting the moment get to your head. That's a nice win for this head coach and his team.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.